guys, freshly out the shower. Just had to brush my hair out and then we're gonna blow dry it. So I go ahead and I put this silk blowout in my hair and it makes it really smooth. So you just spray some all around. Brush it. This is going to take me a while, so speed this up. Into the room and straighten it after we do our makeup. Alrighty you guys, so the goal for this look is a nice bronze. I'm not going to add the shimmery gold that usually goes along with the bronze. It's just going to be a nice subtle bronze look because I don't want something too overwhelming, but we want matte skin because these are pictures, so the shininess is gonna pop. We don't want that. So firstly, I'm gonna be starting with the Baby Skin by Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. And my pores around my nose and my cheeks, like this portion right here of my cheeks, are for some reason are huge. And I don't understand why. I've tried like all those pore minimizing tricks, but it's like it doesn't really work for me and I don't understand why, but it's whatever. But after that, because I have a few blemishes and we're going to be on camera, I like to take my concealer first before I do my foundation. Next, we're taking the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 230 Natural Buff, and we're just gonna pat that in. Now, we are actually going to do brows before we do concealer. This is because we can cut them with concealer afterwards. And I'm actually using the IT Cosmetics brow powder, brow powder in Universal Taupe. Okay, and now we're moving on to concealer. So I just like to do the typical sweep under the eye, down the middle, and then a little bit on my chin, and the side of my nose, and I do a little V just on my forehead. with this dome brush, we are actually going to be taking the Airspun in the Naturally Neutral. I didn't get the translucent powder just because it's too white for me. It gave me like a white base, so I just got something with a little bit of color. It still works amazing, and you just pack it on under the eyes here. And I don't normally bake, but for special occasions like this where we want it to last, yeah, we're baking. Because it's actually 9 a.m. and pictures are at noon. But then we have our Christmas party tonight. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this palette, but this is an old one from Morphe. It's the 35W palette, the warm palette. And as you can see, this is the first palette I got from Morphe. So these two shades right here used to be my transition shades, and they're pretty much gone, and I would always dip into this shimmer right here. Like, I've hit pan on a few of these, but until those transition shades are gone, I don't need to order a new one. A crazy thing happened a while ago to where all my brushes kind of got destroyed. I had a huge collection of brushes. I don't know if you guys remember seeing any of it in any of my old vlogs, but now I'm down to these 3 eye makeup brushes. I need to get more. I probably will once January comes around. But I'm just gonna take my transition shades and start blending, starting with the lightest, obviously. But what happened was I was cleaning the bathroom, and then I was gonna start cleaning my brushes. So I brought them in there at the same time, right? Thinking everything was gonna be fine. Well, while I was cleaning everything up, I set the glass container that I had them in on the toilet. And our toilet's been a little weird. Like, the lid, sometimes it'll just lay flat, other times it'll pop up. But I guess today it decided to lay flat then pop up. So I set everything on there while I was wiping down the counter, and it goes, and the glass container goes and shatters all over the floor. I sat there for like a good 30-45 minutes trying to rinse out all the glass from my brushes, and it just was not happening because it like shattered into like tiny little fragments. So it was all in the base of the brush. I was like, there's no way I'm getting this out. And I didn't want to risk it by, you know, putting it on my face, testing it, like cutting my eyelid or something, because that skin's very sensitive, you know. But yeah, that's why I'm down to my 3 brushes. And it's not too bad. Like, it's not crazy upsetting. It's not something that's like detrimental, but like my collection, I built that up. Alrighty. And so the last color we're gonna use with this brush is gonna be a mixture of this brown right here and this burnt orange. And we're gonna take a little bit of burnt orange, but then mainly brown, because we don't want this look to be too yellow, because then that is when you'll want to include the glitter glitter, but that's not what we're going for today. Okay, so we're done with the round dome, and we are actually going to take this angled brush right here, and we are going to dip in. I know we're like jumping, like skipping a few rows, but we're going to jump into this chocolatey brown right here. It's more of like a milk chocolate, so it'll fit really well with that orange combo we did. And we're going to focus this in this outer V right here, into the outer V. I'm not trying to darken my crease too much, because my eyelids, especially with the wind that's been blowing around, all the pollen around, they've been very deep set. So we don't want to do that too much. So now that we have it looking like we want, what we're actually going to do is wipe away all the powder now. And then we're going to take this big fluffy brush. It always has a little bit of my powder on it. I don't know why. So we also like to blend those lines. And I like to make sure I get the nose, because otherwise it looks like I've been doing illegal substances, which I have not been doing. And now, oh my god, I almost dropped it. But now we're going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, matte and poreless again, and this is in the shade 330, so it's going to be toffee caramel color. And this is what we'll use. Now, as someone who is of mixed race, but is this light, I like to give myself a lot of bronzer. Just because my siblings are darker than I am. And I think it's not fair. So now what we're going to do is repeat all those colors that we did, but underneath the eye. So with this brush, we're going to do the orange and the grayish brown combo. So now, the final touch, what we're going to do is we're going to take this flat kind of rounded brush and we're going to dip in to this dark brown right here. And then we're going to add in a little bit of this darker gray brown as well. It's like a cool tone brown. And we're just going to start from the lower lash line and then make a V to the top. It seems weird, but this is what helps, for my eyes anyway, to get those darker shades to blend around that corner. Alrighty. Now, I'm very much debating whether or not I want to add shimmer or not. I think if I'm gonna add shimmer, it's just gonna be like some highlighter on my lid. And that'll do it. So this is my second time purchasing this. I'm surprised it's lasted me this long. And even so, I hit pan on it too. But this is the Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. And so we're just gonna use our finger and take that and stamp it on the eyelid. Now, with whatever's left over, I go under my eyebrow. Okay, and since we bronzed already, what I like to do first is highlight and then go into my blush, because I can blend it a lot easier and it looks really, really nice. So taking it, we just take a little bit because this is a big brush, and do like 2, 3 sweeps back and forth, a little more, other side, and just like that. And whatever's left, I like to take just down the bridge of my nose in one sweep. Gives you just a little bit, and then I just go in on the nose. And now, another rounded brush. This one's flat though. And I'm just taking the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. And I love this blush because it's so pretty. And it just sits so nicely. Like the Wet n Wild formula is so pretty. And I just add some on my nose to bring back a little bit of color because we washed it out with the powder. So that is all for my face. I just need to add in my lips, mascara, and some lashes, and I'll show you the final look. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. We have a little bit of a bronze eye, not as bold though. And then I just use the ColourPop Lippy in the shade Parker, which is fully matte. And then I've been using this Total Temptation mascara by Maybelline. I'm not sure if I want to add some falsies yet. It looks pretty good without them, but I'm going to see after I go ahead and straighten my hair if they fall at all. So if they fall, then we'll add in a few individual lashes, but if not, then this is it. Alrighty, you guys, so this is the final look. I got this white sweater last night from Walmart. It's like 15 bucks. No, not even. I think it was like 10 bucks, which is really nice. I just have on, just ignore this. This is just presents that I'm waiting on. I got this necklace from my dad. This little crown with a key attached to it. He has a lock, and my James Avery charm bracelet, and then a ring from my mom. And then I just have on my ripped jeans. I've had these for so long, I can't remember where they're from. My mismatched socks, and then I'm going to be throwing on these little booties to go along with the look. And then I just went ahead and curled my hair, and we're all done.